Thank you. That was beautiful and very kind. I was going to save this for the second half, but since we've moved to the poetry corner. For 30 years, well, give or take, a tuxedo I have worn. Upon the stage, when at the mic, it is my uniform. Of tie and cummerbund sets, well, I have at least a dozen, so I can rotate in each week this style, or else its cousin. There is a downside to this quirk, more weeks than there are not. This building absorbs sun all day and gets uncomfortably hot. But one thing has not changed at all. I hope it's not untoward. For 30 years, I've never failed to use this same clipboard. It's old and heavy, a little rusty, and slightly worse for wear, but finding one so good and solid these days is so rare. Not just in summer, but also fall. I keep it close at hand. I also use this when announcing for the Wildcat Band. Of course, there is a story behind it, why I am so loyal to an object I do not replace, but treat instead as royal. In high school, or perhaps in college, I needed a device. My mother loaned me one of hers, a gesture typically nice. Now, she had this one for some time. It was already old, and so its age is greater than these 30 years all told. This ode to a clipboard has a moral, a point I'd like to make. It's dedicated to my family. Of that, there's no mistake. How fortunate to grow up in a house where music thrived, recordings heard, instruments played. It made you feel alive. Indeed, I would not be here if I had not that upbringing. And so my parents' praise I am unquestionably singing. Although most of my family cannot be here on this day, they've really been here all along, always have, in a way. That's my ode to a clipboard.